It says, pursue love, desire spiritual gifts, but especially that you prophesy. And I just felt the Lord saying to me, hey, these things that you desire, like, pursue them because I want to give them to you. And I noticed that it didn't say pursue a spiritual gift, just pick one and you can have one of them. No, it says pursue spiritual gifts or desire spiritual gifts, plural, but especially that you prophesy. Well, we got to take the whole Bible in its totality. We need to interpret the word with the word. Psalm 37 verse 4 says, delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. So as we delight ourselves in him, he gives us the desires of our heart. Well, look at this. Again, he says in chapter 14, verse 1, pursue love, desire spiritual gifts, but especially that you may prophesy. Have you ever thought about like, hey, delight yourself in the Lord, he'll give you the desires of your heart, but you go like, are my desires good though? Like, what if the desires I have aren't his will? And you could even be thinking something that isn't wrong, it's not sinful, but you're like, I don't know if he really wants me to have that thing or do this or whatever. Well, that may or may not be true, and you got to seek him for wisdom on that. But when his word says what to desire, you know 100% that it's his will. So his word says that he wants to give us the desires of our heart in Psalm 37, and then in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, he tells us what to desire. I'm not saying this is the only thing that we can or should desire, but his will is that we desire spiritual gifts. So man, I was stirred up about, whoa, like he's not just telling me to desire them just because, he's telling me that because he wants to give those things to me. So there was a season where I was just like, all right, Lord, I'm going to pray. I think there was a season of fasting as well. I'm not saying that's necessary, but that's just what I felt called to. I felt like there was some breakthrough there or whatever as I was going to engage in that. And the Lord just continued to stir up my faith about the fact that these things were going to come. He was going to do it, but I hadn't seen much yet.